who are the people that I'm going to need in the boat with me, from the customer organizations, from partners, from my colleagues? What are the resources at my disposal? What's the value that I bring to bear? What's the story that I have to tell? And whether that was just me selling at a small consultant firm where I was the value, I was doing coaching and training for sales organizations, or when I was in a retail organization. And, often in retail, a lot of variables can be very similar. I worked in a wireless industry for a while. And so a lot of the things would be very similar. But I was buying people out of contracts before that was a thing, because I would always look at what's the blocker? Where are we blocked? What are the biggest objections that we're facing? Does it make sense for me to create a relationship here? What are my margins? Know all of those variables. And so we started looking at where we could, onboard folks. A lot of the money in that industry was being made at the time on some of the accessories. And so I just got to win the relationship, win the business. But in technology or consulting, all of the parameters are very different. But I think you come in with that mindset of, how do I be resourceful? And to Pete's earlier point, where's my audience hanging out? How do I engage them? I remember working at a small retail store and creating a Twitter page and using it to engage folks. I was following followers of people that were following similar pages. And then we would message them and invite them to events and try to build community around what we were doing. It wasn't trying to sell them anything. It was just trying to get them to come out and meet the team. And then we could engage, we could figure out where people were, and we were wildly successful. So no matter which situation you're in, take a look at the variables, the parameters, understand what are the controllables that you can control, what are the resources at your disposal.